Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I am so excited. We are kicking off the fall season of DIYs here on YouTube. It was so much fun getting started on all things fall DIYs. This video is sponsored by Cricut, and I have so much fun fall inspiration for you. I just can't wait to get started. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, make sure you are subscribed, and let's go ahead and get started crafting. For the first project, I was inspired by this gorgeous scroll sign from Kirkland's. You can see that it was really pricey, but it was this navy with some wood planks at the top and the bottom. So I'm using one of these Dollar Tree chalkboards, and my wooden planks were these whitewash pieces that I found at Walmart. And then I wanted to paint my sign the same kind of navy color. So I ended up using acrylic because that's the only navy color paint that I had on hand, and it took like 3 to 4 coats to get the words covered. So if you have chalk paint, that would have worked a lot better, or flipping this over and painting the back side, and it wouldn't have taken so many coats to cover over the bright white. But after I got this covered, I am going to be cutting down my wooden plank pieces to the correct size using my miter box, and this will just make it look a lot better and not have a ton hanging over the edge. If you can't find these planks, you can use popsicle sticks or paint stir sticks. Those work really well for scrolls. Also, the toilet plunger handles, I've also used those, but I am tacking these at the top and the bottom with some hot glue. If you have more time, use some type of liquid nails or wood glue, that would also work there. And then getting out my Cricut vinyl, I am using a matte white, which I love to use whenever I am putting this on the wall or decorating. I found this gorgeous wreath that said Happy Fall, so I'm cutting that out, and it just made the perfect focal point on this sign. But you also could add like 3D pieces, hot glue like a pumpkin on there or your initials, but I just really loved this wreath, and I feel like the Hello Fall looks so cute and really pops off of the navy color. I love weeding out my vinyl after it's cut. I feel like it's so relaxing. And then using some transfer tape as well as my rubbing tool, I'm going to go ahead and lift this up so that I can place it on the center of my sign. I am loving this navy color. I feel like it is so beautiful, and it is super trendy right now. Every store is putting out some navy decor, which I am loving, and I'm just kind of sprinkling it throughout my house with normal everyday decor, so I can really see myself making a ton of this for fall, as well as mixing in some of the traditional fall colors. But I got it placed on there, and then I wanted a really cute hanger, so instead of just putting jute twine, I thought it would be fun to add a few beads on both sides and then stapled this down in place. And something as simple as adding a few wooden beads to either side, I feel like just makes it look more store-bought and high-end and gorgeous, and I just love this so much. Next up, I am using this square sign with a wooden bead hanger. I picked this up at Walmart, and it was only around $6. And then I recently put in an order from Dollar Tree for a case of these wooden pumpkins, so I'm so excited to get to use them all up. So I thought this would be perfect on the sign, and then I wanted something that would fit underneath the pumpkin. So I found this Snuggle Weather. I love how it's mixed fonts. I did just make it one cut so that it would all cut out in the black, but this is black permanent vinyl, and I feel like it just pops off of the white, looks so beautiful underneath the pumpkin. And you could paint the pumpkin any color. I decided to go for orange, but you could also add in the navy or turquoise or any color here, but I'm just loving how this is coming together. I have been checking my Dollar Trees at least a couple of times a week now, waiting for more fall stuff. I've only been able to find a few things here and there, mostly floral pieces. So let me know in the comments down below what you're finding at your store, what I should keep an eye out for. But I have had to order a couple of large cases to get some pieces that I've been wanting. I did find this gorgeous black and white gingham print ribbon earlier this year, so I thought that was perfect to pop off of the pumpkin. I didn't even take the extra time to add any shading or highlights on this pumpkin. I felt like the little grooves on the edges really made it pop out on its own, but I love how simple this was. It makes a huge impact, and it's a large piece that I made just for like $7. Another piece from Walmart that I wanted to make over was this plank sign. This was also really inexpensive. They have a ton of affordable wooden pieces. I just made a Walmart video, so if you haven't seen that, make sure you go and check that out. And then I definitely could have just decorated it as it was, but I wanted this to just be unique and a little bit different. So I am taking my favorite navy color and adding that on every other plank, and then I kind of just took the excess that was on my brush and brushed it over the other two so they would all blend in. I found this pumpkin patch graphic on the Cricut design space, so I just made that really big so that it would fit on top of this sign. Always make sure that you measure so you are going to get the perfect fit. And then I tried to play around with it. I put it on the side, at the bottom. I decided to leave a little bit of space at the top so that I could decorate this with some floral pieces. Dollar Tree obviously got the memo that this blue color is so trendy, so they are having a ton of blue flowers out this year, or these leaves, which I think is so gorgeous. They had some little picks last year that worked perfect for this, but they are really coming out with more options, which I love so much. I put one of my large white sunflowers in the center, as well as some of the little foam pumpkins on both sides, added in some berries, but it's just fun to kind of play around with it and make this little wreath or this little kind of swag piece to go at the top. And I just love adding more and more pieces and making it look really full. But I feel like this just completely made this piece and just made it pop, and I think it looks so cute with some white little velvet pumpkins. I hope you all are getting super excited for fall. I know I am, but I want to take a second to tell you a little bit more about the machine that I'm using today and share some more fun things that you can do with this incredible machine. So in this video, I am using the Cricut Maker, which is known to do everything you can think of. I love having my Cricut to go along with the Dollar Tree crafting. There's so many things that you can just make over using your Cricut and getting to use those dollar store items. Dollar Tree is always putting out so many new fall items that can easily be upgraded with just a cute label, text, adding some DIY stickers that you can create with the Cricut. I just found these adorable ceramic pumpkins. They have these in orange and white with a little golden stem, and you can use them to hold small items such as jewelry or adding in candy. You could turn them into a candle by melting in some wax. But I got into Cricut Design Space, found this really cute graphic that says Welcome Fall. I am using the black permanent vinyl. I measure it and drag it to size on my mat, apply it to the pumpkin, and this is one thing I love using the Cricut vinyl because it's so easy to go on surfaces, even if they're not perfectly flat. It can easily be pressed into each curve and just make it a really quick and easy project to turn over this plain pumpkin into something really cute that you can display in your home. There's so many things you can do with your Cricut. I love having mine this time of year, not only for fall, but for back to school. I am personalizing and adding initials and names to all of their items, and it's just a fun investment that you can not only have to just use for personal use, but you will be able to create pieces that you can sell online as well. So if you are interested in picking up a Cricut for yourself, I will leave a link in the description box down below, and you can go on Cricut's website, see which machine is right for you, and order yours today. I have lots more of fun fall projects in this video, so be sure to stay tuned for that. Let me know what colors you're planning on using and crafting with this fall, if you're loving the navy or not. And let me share with you some more ideas that you can use using your Cricut Maker, and let's go ahead and get back into it. You don't always have to go check the Dollar Tree so often and get the perfect fall pieces, but you can use items that you have already on hand and make them over for fall, such as this little metal bucket. I felt like this was a perfect place to display some leaves or something like that, so it was an easy way to add that pop of color and get that fall look on a budget. I found this adorable autumn harvest with the little vines at the bottom, so I cut that out in red just so be a little bit different and it would be in the fall colors, and then I put it on this bucket and it completely transformed it into the perfect little fall container that, like I say, I displayed all of my favorite fall leaves, and this is something that you can continue to add in and just place around your home for extra color. I, once again, using my rubbing tool, made sure that it was nice and tight on there, and that's how easy it was to do. I feel like this would be fun to hang pumpkins off of or cut out pumpkins with your Cricut and add on here, but I just love how it is bringing out those traditional colors. Just so much fun. And then I wanted to do something a little bit different, so I picked up some navy pot holders from Dollar Tree. Once again, sticking with the navy theme. I just love this color so much. So these are perfect. They always have them in a ton of different colors at Dollar Tree, so be sure to find some for yourself. And then using some iron-on Cricut vinyl, I was sharing that make sure you hit the mirror button every time you want to cut out an iron-on vinyl decal. Just so it does cut it out backwards. Make sure you weed it out perfect. You don't always have to get it perfect. Whenever you are just placing it on a sign or something, you can pick it back off. But if you are going to iron this, you need to make sure you're not ironing down any holes or anything that you missed to weed out. So using my Cricut Easy Press 2, this thing is so big and I love it so much, but I also have the mini one. I just heated up my pot holder first, placed the decal on there, held it down. It even has a timer, and then picked it up, and that's how simple this was to create, but I feel like it turned out so cute. Thank you all so much for coming along and crafting with me today. It is so much fun jumping into the fall season and getting started early so that I will be ready to decorate in the next couple of months. But these projects were so much fun to put together, and the Cricut just made it super easy, and I didn't have to spend a lot of time hand painting anything or hand lettering. It definitely helps me out when it comes to crafting. Once again, if you're interested in picking up a Cricut for yourself today, I will leave the link in the description box below. Thank you all again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Happy crafting. Bye.